So welcome to a little bit of a different video. In this one, I just want to kind of get like my overall initial thoughts on my first gameplays of Black Ops 6 Zombies, speaking of Liberty Falls and maybe some of Terminus, but mainly just the game itself and not really just the maps. I'm not going to really talk about the maps as really when you look at it, Liberty Falls is basically your typical grinding for, with me you can see I've been grinding that military shotgun that at some point I'm thinking of upgrading to the next one. But recently, as I'm recording this, they did nerf a little bit of the weapons, so I mean, it is what it is. I can still continue grinding, whatever. Whereas Terminus is a more advanced, more difficult map, which is pretty much where you can get more of a story base, which both of them have some kind of Easter egg in it, but Terminus has that more level where you have the more difficult boss fights. But let's talk about what I had to say about some of the things gameplay-wise and mechanics that I think compared to Cold War I want to talk about, because I think it's a bit of an interesting, important way for me to improve on what I can continue grinding more, and some of the things I just thought were somewhat mid or whatever. Because honestly, I'm someone who has been playing Call of Duty Zombies since Black Ops 2 pretty much came out. So I'm definitely an OG, and the way I like playing is I like grinding, but also a challenge every now and then. So I think each of these maps has definitely been way better than what we've seen in Cold War. Cold War had D Machine, sure, it was cool. But I think the most important factor is having a decent set of maps that are unique and will stand out as their own. D Machine has some aspects that, if you know Nocturne is the very first Zombies map ever from World at War Zombies. It had that creepy atmosphere, of course we can all agree, if you were young and played it like me. I first played Town and I had that same vibe, so you can kind of get the idea. With D Machine, however, it just, it sure had that mechanics, but I feel like the armor system definitely wasn't the best in Black Ops Cold War, if I want to be specific. They basically called that one Black Ops 5, but I'm just going to keep it Cold War because I originally thought it was going to be Gulf War when it first teased, but here we are today in 2024 talking about Cold War and what I think it didn't do as well as Black Ops 6 had improved from it. Because Black Ops 6 really is kind of an improved version of, the Cold War system. Yet, the thing is that Black Ops 6, I think what it does more unique is it definitely makes it more challenging, whereas Cold War just made everything a lot more accessible, and the Battle Pass just wasn't as interesting. I wasn't really there. I was more into the multiplayer, shout out Nate and his friends, get it, because, prop hunt. Anyways, I don't know what it is, but I think the only thing with Black Ops 6 that I really have to say is the leveling system is really cool. You can grind well. Liberty Falls is the best map to do it. And then I'm still learning the maps. Yet the armor system is cool and all, but the drop max armor doesn't make any sense. It basically does nothing. And I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem to do anything. That's the only thing I have to say. I really do think that as what we've seen, I will give an in-depth review once I've played a lot more of the games, but I just want to say I think Black Ops 6 is pretty decent, and I'm going to continue to stream it. I will link my stream, Twitch in the description, The Adventurous Advocate. I will be streaming there more, and this is just basically my initial thoughts as of right now, as of the first couple weeks that it's been released, since I think Black Ops 6 has more potential, as we'll be getting a DLC hopefully in December or whatever it comes out. Thank you all for listening, like this and subscribe, and I'll see you